With many plans changing by the day for upcoming school year, parents across southern Colorado looking at their options from online-only school to homeschooling. And as News 5's Allison Zimmerman tells us, the process in figuring out what's best for your child comes with a lot of consideration.
Just so many variables that no one can really plan for.
During a time where just about everything is uncertain,
I wanted to make a plan.
Parents like Mary Walsh are taking matters into their own hands when it comes to the upcoming school year.
The only plan that I'm in control of is a homeschool plan.
Which means instead of getting her kids prepped to drop off at school, she's preparing herself more than usual.
I have never homeschooled before. I have had some teaching experience.
She's taught voice, music, and dance, but there is a bit of a worry.
I've never taught math before, and
Walsh has a preschooler and a second grader. Her second grader is diabetic, and with no solid plans in place throughout the summer, she decided the best option for her kids was to homeschool.
her anxiety is actually pretty high in just normal circumstances.
It's becoming a common story for parents throughout southern Colorado.
It's exploded. There's so many people who are asking how to get started.
Colleen Brain mentors families who are starting out with the homeschool process.
People are dismayed with the current state of events, the pandemic, everything that it's brought,
Causing families to reconsider any type of return to school, whether it's homeschooling or distance learning. Brain says the majority of people reaching out to her for help aren't on board with the social distancing and mask guidelines, or they want more control of the learning process with their kids at home.
They're more concerned with the psychological effect that it's going to have on kids to be in a social distancing masked environment in the schools.
Other parents like Ann Michelle Johnson are leaning to strictly stay online for the school year.
But what that looks like, we have no idea.
With coronavirus cases increasing, she's concerned about the safety of teachers and her students.
I just don't think that you can play it cautious enough. No child's life is worth this, and no teacher's life is worth this.
Walsh says she's going to at least try homeschooling for the first semester. She likes the idea of giving her kids individualized attention with their education.
It's very customized. And if I can find something that she likes and that she's engaged with, I might just keep going.
And as for teaching math,
I've got a tutor on speed dial, so maybe. Tell me about fractions again.
and there are a lot of resources for parents out there who are trying to figure out the best course of action when it comes to homeschooling or schooling at home. It's of course a whole process that they're trying to figure out the pros and cons of right now, as many plans are still in the works for several districts throughout southern Colorado. Always watching out for you, Colorado. Allison Zimmerman, News 5.